All right. Okay. Okay, all right. This is what I was waiting on. This is what I was trying to do. I didn't do this last week. I wanted to do this. Well, no, I wanted to do this last week. A couple of things kind of came up that made me nervous. Made me nervous to do it. And then also, I have to admit, I still kind of am. I don't know why I'm nervous to do this. I think it's because this is not really something. Oh, whoa. Thought I fixed it. I made it worse. 1 second. I'm not buying time. I'm not buying time. I am buying time. Welcome to the stream, everyone. I'm your host, MCCanary. We're going to try to do some speed stuff today. And this is actually in preparation for something that's going to happen next week. I forgot how time works. I hate when that happens. Don't you hate when that happens when you're like, that's coming up. I have plenty of time. And now we have like a week. And I'm like, oh, God. Didn't have as much time as I thought. But hey, we're here and we're starting. And the reason why we're doing this is next week, I'm going to be at a convention for the first time in a while. And a convention that I want to participate in my own way. And I'm hoping it works out this way. If it does, it does. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But I'm preparing for it too, and what I'm preparing for is hopefully I get to do live art at the convention. And I was kind of thinking about it, and I was like, for me, what I need for preparatory material is a combination of practice and examples. So, what I would like to do is I have set up this space. And we're going to draw something. We're going to draw a lot of things. I don't want to spend a lot of time on each one because it should be an example of about how long it'll take me to do it, and it'll be something that I'm going to hopefully be doing. So welcome, Silos. I'm going to be at a convention for Magic the Gathering because it actually has to do with my new job. My new job has to do with Magic the Gathering, so we're going to a convention next week in Chicago. And hopefully at that con, I'll get to do live drawings of tokens. And I want to do those tokens in my style. So, today, what we're actually doing is drawing examples of the kinds of tokens I can do. They will be like a caricature, but hey, I'm sorry I'm gonna be the asshole here. I'm not doing a caricature. I'm doing art of objects in my style. That is what I'm looking at it as. So they should be examples of, if you want it to look like that, I can do it that way. If you have a reference of how you want me to draw it, it will be in these shapes, but I could probably do the same pose. Probably. So I've also opened it up to kind of get you guys involved if you would like. If you want to see me draw a specific token, I'll do it. I set up the proper things, the proper avenues. There is a redeem, which honestly I should turn off the redeems that aren't applicable to whatever I'm doing right now, because I have redeems specifically for Elden Ring that I should turn off. I should just do that right now, because I need that open anyways. I should just do that right now, because I need that open anyways. Because the thing is I've seen somebody do this, and I want to try to do it more. It works for them, and I get it, and I kind of want to test it too. I want to be able to limit how many times it can be done at any given time, so that way I don't just have a flood of them. But I still want to open it, so when I get done, I'll then reopen it so people can request more tokens. I've seen people do that for kit requests in games. I've seen that work that way. So, there you go. Well, that's the good thing. You can only request 2 tokens at a time. And I think did I put it, only one person, so you can only max individual redemptions per user. I made it 1 per person. Okay, now that doesn't matter. Here, I'll just make this 1,000, so that way that doesn't matter because you're not going to get 1,000. But the only 2 can be redeemed at any one given time. I had to reread that, so that should be updated now. So here we are. This is token. This is a token. I've drawn an example guy, little guy, Beanhead. What we're actually going to start with is the obvious one. Because what I want to do is not just one, but many variations on sometimes the same token. And I've also been recommended to do at least one version of a token that's apparently going to be coming out soon. As somebody who's played... I played a little bit of Magic the Gathering in... Ah! Thank you, Silos. Thank you. 73 months, indeed. I played a little bit of Magic the Gathering, and I will admit, I like a lot of the artwork, and I'm interested in that element, so I would like to just get started with it however I can. And I think this is a good starting point. This was actually recommended going into this con by some of the people I work with, by some of my friends, and I want to spearhead this. I want to go all the way with it. I want to be like, okay, this is what I want to do. This is how I want to participate, and I hope I draw some drawings. That's what I want. And I think this is a good starting point, because I think tokens are they're just a guy. They're just a guy. You don't got to do a mechanic. You ain't got to do nothing. You just got to draw a guy. So you follow a lot of MTG artists on Bluesky. Well, there you go. I don't know. I don't know how to advertise myself. So it would help. But no. That's the plan for tonight. Is I'm gonna try to do as many as I can, and I'm not stalling, I swear. I will be transparent. I don't know what's going on in my head. I am nervous about this. I don't know why, and I think the reason why is I've never incorporated something that I do with my stream. I've never done that before. I've kept it separate. I've kept, oftentimes, my stream separate from, like, work. Or even friends. Like, actually, I feel like I've done a lot to insulate the stream to itself. So I'm, for some reason, really nervous because now I'm representing more than me, and that stresses me out. I'll be honest, it stresses me out. So I'll do my best. I will still swear and say the fuck word and whatever, and somebody says something, then I'll be worried. But I don't think I need to, from what I've gathered. Like, actually, the people that I'm representing really like the content I make, so honestly, I think there's no problem there. They seem to like my content, and they also are in support of me growing my brand and growing my artwork. So this is hopefully a way for me to be able to give back. So, and if you like Magic the Gathering, and you like Magic the Gathering art, Silos, like, I'll try. I would love that. I would like to do art in a video game. I would, now that I'm in MTG, I wouldn't mind doing, like, a card. So that would be kind of a pipe. That one's a hard one, but you know, like if I could get to that point with my portfolio or whatever, get a commission for an MTG card, that would be nice. Like just something to put on the portfolio. That'd be cool. Because again, I've always liked the art. I do like the game. I haven't played it in a long time, but I do like the game. I have a couple decks. Used to play a little bit. I'll admit, I don't. That's also why it's like my interest in Magic is very much dependent on the fact that I want, if I'm going to ever play it again, I need people to play with. So I'm just like, if I do get back into Magic, it's because I want to play with people. But that's a big if. So, but I do like the art, and I would like to contribute to it, and it did play a role in some of my interest in art and visual design between Magic the Gathering and Pokemon. Like, I like Pokemon cards as well. So, it's little art cards. I like it. I had art cards. I had art cards of dinosaurs when I was a kid. Like, I like art cards. Art cards are cool. So, okay, I promise. Done stalling. I'm done stalling, and we're gonna start with a green dinosaur token. That that one should be pretty easy, honestly. I think. We're gonna start with a dinosaur. A dinosaur. This is also the best, this was the best solution I could come up with for this, but I think it should work. And the idea is when we're actually there, I'm going to have hopefully blank tokens. I'm hopefully going to have blank tokens. Blue Squid Man token. Okay. Alright. Oh, I should have checked that. Does that... let me make sure... I think there's a checkbox for that. Okay, yeah. No, that's fine. That way I can... If somebody says something, then I'll be like, thank you. And I think I could do that. And that's pretty much... That's it. That's where I will be like, if I deny it, it's like, is that even a real token? If I can't essentially find a reference point for it at all, I might be like, well, that's not, you can't use that. That's not a real magic token. So, if I can find it, then I'll make a token of it. If I can't, I'll deny it. But that's fair. That's not me saying you made a bad request. That's me saying I will only accept actual magic tokens. Because it needs to actually be usable. Which I think is fair. I think that's a fair request. I think it's fair to be like, I will check, and if it's a real token, I'll do it. And if it isn't, no. So, what the goal is to be like, okay, starters, I'm gonna have Sharpies to work with, so I'm going to be working a lot more on limited, like I can't undo and stuff. That's why I need the reference. I'm like, if I have a reference for it, I can look at it, make sure I got like the right proportions and stuff, to see what I did. But the idea is to do like kind of bulk, like be prepared to be like, okay, I'm gonna do these, try not to take more than 5 to 10 minutes per, no more, like at most 10 minutes if that, you know, and just have it focused on my kind of like traditional art style, the one that I've been doing for a long time, the one that I use for my streams. Now, I will have to cheat. This is why I'm also doing it this way, is I have a little bit of a cheat. I'll be able to erase. The problem is when it comes to this, I won't be able to erase, so having as many references as possible will be very, very helpful for me. I won't be able to erase. I won't be able to erase the actual day, so. And thank you, Silos. I'm glad it works. I am. I have to think about some shit. Ah, beans. And I will say, this is the first kind of thing that I need to immediately hone in on, that I need to work out. I need to work on a process. Tonight is very much working on the process. I need to figure out the best way to go about getting the shapes I want and where I want things. That's why I also need the reference page, because immediately there, started too low. So this gives me a space to be able to test where I want certain kinds of things to go. And that should help make more consistent designs, because that's what I want to be able to do. Is I want to be able to make some really just like fun, consistent designs with a little bit of that like kind of like caricature-y feel, but are like, my sense. And otherwise, I'm excited. I haven't been to Chicago in a while. I went to Chicago last year. I haven't been to Chicago in a while, and I love going to Chicago. Chicago's one of my favorite places. It's exciting. And I've worked cons before. Not magic cons, but I've worked cons before. So I'm also excited to just work a con. I genuinely enjoy doing it. Working cons is one of my favorite things. It can be a lot of fun. It can be stressful, but otherwise I think it's usually quite a bit of fun, personally. And I'm hoping what I'm hoping is two things. I really want to try to get my name out there more, and I want to try to take a risk here of like, okay, what can I do? What am I capable of? Can I do some more? Can I like at least get some attention? And that's the big thing is I've worked cons before, which is fine, and that kind of prepares me for today. It prepares me for this next week because I'm like kind of expectant of what to have happen. I'm not gonna like be as worried about it if that makes sense. Hmm, I want that. Like I kind of know what to expect for myself anyways. But this will be the first con where I'm like contributing, if that makes sense. I've worked a con, but I've never like contributed more than like, yeah, I can handle that. Yeah, I can manage that. I've done management at a booth, but I have never actually like directly contributed to like a con activity, if that makes sense. This will be my first time doing that. I've never done that before, so I hope it goes well. I do. It's another reason why I'm a little bit cagey. I'm well, not even cagey. I shouldn't say cagey. Why I'm nervous. The first experience for stuff like this. Ever done anything like this? I've never done anything like this. And that's why I really want to keep it simple. I really want to keep these tokens as simple as possible. That's why I'm also trying to focus it more on being like, how can I make as simple a design as possible for a piece? Ah, jeez. And really, my work on the stories and my work on my own should help me a lot with that, actually. Because there, this would be considered done. I would consider this done because the idea is not, and maybe if I want to, the other thing I would do is if it's like a, because, you know, things come in a specific color usually. We'll do next, well, first, I might make this its own. No, I can't, actually. I'll do that last. From now on, I will write the name of it last. So, my process for this tonight is I'll draw my subject, then what we're going to do actually, going to take a color. This is green, right? Right? This is green. And we are hopefully I can just, you know what I should do? I should pre-make, so that way I don't have to do it every single time. I should pre-make like a green. So it's green. Easy. Oh, my hand hates dragging on that. Nope. Like this? Nope. That doesn't snap. Of course, that's the part that doesn't snap. Because ideally, what I would like to do, if I can do this, we'll set you to about 30%. You know what? Yeah, that's all I have to do. We're gonna act like I would do this. Is if I could make one request of them, I'll probably ask for like a Sharpie or something color to be able to be like, okay, here we go. This would be green. This would be a green dinosaur. Like that. So I might see if we can get a Sharpie for that too, so that way I can make it green, or instead of coloring the whole thing, I might do like, like that. Maybe I do something messier. First off, I need to get rid of you. And obviously this will be different. I think this will be different, but I do want to give it some character myself. And like try to make it clear like, no, 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 I'm not like making it lazy per se. I'm making it personalized. Like real life. But like that would be a green dinosaur token. That'd be a green dinosaur token. There we go. Now, Blue Squid Man. Blue Squid Man token. I'm just looking these on TCG Player. I have to deny it. I have to deny it. I didn't find one. I didn't find one. Sorry, buddy. Hope that doesn't get you in trouble, but it should refund you the points. Did it refund you the points? I don't think it'll get you in trouble. There you go. This is a green dinosaur token. Then I'm just going to select multiple, and we're going to group these together. Then, later, what I'm going to do is I'm going to compile all these onto like, I'm either going to compile them into a document or compile them into a showable image or whatever, someplace that I can reference them for myself and for other people. So, because obviously the idea is to be like, these are your options that would be like the easiest. So yeah, hopefully this goes well. Hopefully this goes well. That's the idea, right? I want a subject, I want to color the card, and I want to name the card. And it's a token. Probably put token somewhere on there. We're going to follow, because this is my I do. Don't worry. There's plenty. The good news is I literally just spent a crap ton of time staring at tokens. So don't worry. I have plenty of it. Don't worry about whether or not I have enough ideas. That is not at all an issue. Consistently, I will do a token. And this is why I'm doing this now. So that way I can figure out, what do I need? What do I need to do this? And this is what I'm going to need to do this. I'm going to just move this over here for now, but I'm going to do something more with it. Do that. Token. And token creature should be constant, actually, so I might make its own... That's going to be on every card. That's going to be on every card, is token creature. And then, might shrink it, but we'll see. That should be on every card. Token creature, what the creature is, and then have an idea. Have a dumb idea. Just to be a nerd. Have a dumb idea just to be a little bit of a nerd. So first off, I need to take that, select, and then what we're going to do here, paste it as its own layer, so that way I have a little bit more control over it. I want it to be no more than half. I want it to be no more than half, so if I can write half that, that's fine. Now I don't have to do that every single time. The next thing is I need to go back up here. Could have made that its own layer, but I don't know if I will make that its own layer, honestly. I think that's work. That would go like right there. We're going to do one more thing. We're actually going to go back to this layer. And here's why. Because I'm going to add one more thing that's always going to be there. Let me see if I can do this the way that I'm thinking. I think if I just do it like that, I think that gets the idea across. I think that gets the idea across. Look, I made my own set. It's me. I made my own little set. And that will be on everyone. So I'm going to have token creature, that little set icon on every single one. A little space for a name, and then a single subject, and then if I have time, I will try to color every single one to show what color of card it is. Unless it's colorless. That would save me time. So, I'm going to do dinosaur, and the next one I was told, I was actually told this, is I should do is going to be something that's going to be coming into the game soon, which is apparently jellyfish tokens. Here, let me see if I can even find them. No, they don't exist. The token card doesn't exist, but there is something that generates tokens. So, I can make a jellyfish token. I absolutely can. So, we're gonna do... I'm on the cutting edge for once in me ding-dang life. Yep, it's a blue jellyfish. So, fish. There we go. Then jellyfish will be easy. Do that. Because I've done jellyfish before. I love drawing jellyfish. Fun. And all I really want to be able to do is do stuff like this. So I'm hoping that these go well. I really hope these go well, and I really hope this is the start of a part of something that I really am excited to be able to do more. Because the coolest thing would be like somebody saying that they used one of my tokens in a game. I would love that. Like, if one of my tokens got used in a game of Magic, I'd be like, whoa, that's cool. I think that's the coolest shit. I don't know. That, 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 that. Show that it's underwater. Fill the space. Ta-da! Ta-da! We'll go blue. Like I said, I'll probably just have... Hopefully, I'll just have, like, a... Hopefully, I'll just have, like, a blue Sharpie or something to be able to... Or a blue... I need highlighters. I need highlighters for this part. So I need just black Sharpies and then a colored highlighter for, I think, what would be what? Red, green, blue. Red, green, blue. I really do like a black highlighter. I don't know how you would do swamps. I don't know how you would do swamps, you know? No such thing as a black highlighter, is there? What would be like a black highlighter? Something like that. There you go. Blue jellyfish. And the main thing to be here is like, hey, that's what the jellyfish would look like. This is what the token would look like. Hoodah. Hoodah. There we go. And that's how I want to be able to make a lot of these. I want to make a lot of these tonight. I want to make a lot of these tonight. You can make one for me. Because there's 8 billion human tokens. They're white human tokens. It can make me doing whatever the hell I want. That's what's going to be nice, is I can just be like... Hopefully, I'll just be like, okay. And I have to remember the biggest thing is I won't be able to... I won't be able to erase. I won't be able to erase. And I would actually recommend, Silos, if you do want to see me draw a token, go to TCG Player, just look up Magic the Gathering tokens. And if you see one that looks interesting, want to see me try to take a crack at it, go for it. That's what I would say. You don't have to, but that's what I would recommend. You don't have any in mind. This would be like a human soldier. Never mind. Well, meh, meh. Start with me. I know what I'll do. I'll do it bigger. I have to remember that I need to draw a little bit bigger. Perfect. And like I said, I've never done anything this ambitious before. Like, actually, this is the first... This is exciting for me, and a new opportunity, and I'm nervous. I have never done this. Never have. New for me. I hope it go well. I hope it go good. Wish me luck. Perfect. See, what's funny is I was definitely going to do an angel anyways. And here's the thing. Here's the kicker. You can actually request a token I've already drawn. What does that mean for me? I have to draw a different version of it. That's also, I want to put that out there, is if I've already drawn a token, then that doesn't mean I don't do it. It means I do a different pose, I do something different with it. So if you see me draw a token and you want me to take another crack at it, feel free to request another version of it. That I came up with, and I'm actually really proud of that as like a solution to kind of a problem that I wanted, which was I do want to involve people in this. I want ultimately that when I do this live, I want to be like, no, if you have a reference for me or a recommendation or a suggestion, you want to see me try like a different token than the tokens I have available, the references are just there to show what my style is. It doesn't have to be one of these. I just want to make sure that it's both a real token and that you can provide a reference. That's all. That's all I want out of people, is that they could prove that it's a real token. Now, this will be interesting because I'll have to see what my setup is going to be like. But this will be much different when I'm drawing on tiny cards. I know this will be much different when I'm drawing on tiny, tiny, tiny cards. This would be like a white human token. And what's funny is I hope this kind of like shows how far I've come in my own work, because for anyone out there who cares, who doesn't care, who sees them, who doesn't see them, this is how this is about how much work I put into my stream drawings. The drawings that I do to share my to share my stream. This is what it looks like. Make it a little bit bigger. Obviously, I won't be able to do this live. Like, I'll have to. That's why I'm trying to get the proportions now. This is cementing proportions while I have the opportunity to be able to make corrections, but do it quickly. So that way I could reference it and be like, okay, that's what it took me to do that, and that, and that. This would be a human. This would just be a human. Now this will be interesting. I don't know how this is going to work. Oops. A little bit more. That's better. This one I just need white out or something. I think there's like white. I think I've seen like a white highlighter. I feel like there's something like this out there. I'm sure we could find white Sharpies or like something. I don't know. And the goal is not perfection. I want it to be kind of like a little bit goofy, a little bit simple. Just be like, get the idea. This is a white human token. And mainly tonight, I just want to focus on is a little bit of grind. Tonight's just a little bit of grind, right? I'm just gonna sit down and get as many of these made as I can. Time that I have. The time I have left. All right, and now And I know this is angel token. Like, I know. Oh, I know there's a bunch of angel tokens, and there's actually one I really wanted to do. There's some cool ones. Yeah, I want to do that one. What I actually think will be fun about this is like all the different things, all the different ways I can do drawing, like all of the different things I'll be able to draw and stuff. I don't know. I'm looking forward to that. Gotten. I want to do this. Draw the torso. Funny is I need this. More like that. So more like that. Maybe. I think I would have that much of a struggle. I think what I'll do, if that's the shape I want. I think it is. I should look this up. Be a good nerd thing to know, but I don't. I don't know it. Don't make fun of me. I don't know it. I'm a bad nerd. Maybe I'll just prove that I'm a really bad nerd. Maybe I'll just prove that I'm the worst nerd on the planet. But hey, that would finally get it in. That would get it in that I'm a bad nerd. We're all bad nerds, you're right. But he finally said it. And honestly, do whatever hair I want to do. I don't have to do their hair. I could do my own hair. Actually, she has like a breastplate. See, it's a good thing. It's a good thing I had this. practice, because this was going to be the hardest part for me. This absolutely was going to be the hardest part for me, was like, especially if it's like something like this, it has like a lot of parts, or it has a lot of shapes or whatever. Like, I need to be able to work this stuff out. Because I'm not going to be able to erase. So I need to be able to have a space that it can test stuff out. I'm going to try to make it a little bit smaller. There we go. Yeah, I think that's pretty good, actually. I like that. I like that. This looks good. I like this angel. I know I actually was like excited to draw the angel. I don't know why. I was like, I know the ones that I'm really gonna enjoy drawing the angel. I'm really enjoy drawing dinosaurs. Um like and there's a lot. There's a lot of tokens out there. So like that's why I was like the biggest thing, because I've just spent some time looking at a lot of tokens. I did. It's something I did recently. Is I spent a lot of time looking at a lot of tokens. There's a ton. There are so many. I will have plenty of ideas just based on the ones that I saw. Like, there is no shortage of tokens. In fact, it is impressive that you found a token that doesn't exist. That's how many different tokens there are in Magic. There's a lot of tokens in Magic. Angle. Oh my god. Have a dumb idea. Really stupid. Damn it! Well, I didn't do it. I didn't mean to do it on purpose. I didn't mean to do it on accident. I was gonna do that on purpose. And angel's kind of a weird word. Angel is kind of a weird word. I don't know. Just writing it out is like, oh, that's weird. Magic is a huge game. You're right. You're absolutely right. It's a really big game. That one was fun. I liked doing that one. And I know immediately when we do next, it's gonna be a joke token. I know exactly the next one I'm gonna do, and it's gonna be really stupid. Honestly, what I might do is, if I can do any pre-work for this, which I probably won't, but if I can do any pre-work, I want to be able to write on every token. I want to be able to write on every token. And I want to be able to, like, pre-make as many colored tokens as I can. If I can. If I have time for it. So I'm like, this is mainly for reference. If it's mainly for reference, I should really only do that border once. So. But this helps give me... I need to work on being able to do that quickly. Anyways, if I do it once here, then I won't ever do it again, and that's not helpful to me. That's actually not helpful to me in this case. Would it be more efficient to just do it once? Certainly. But for my actual needs, I need to be able to get the muscle memory to know how to do that quickly. And I can't do it quickly if I only do it once. It's coming. Semantic citation. Look at that. We've already gotten four Already done 4 tokens? Already? Now I need to... Dumb idea. Yes. You'll see. You'll see. You know, if I ever got to do the art for something, I would love to do artwork for a joke magic card, which I know exists. I know those sets exist now. Well, I've always known they exist. They're some of my favorites are the joke ones. Um, but I want to do a joke set where you can create this token or a different token depending on what you what resource you use. That'd be stupid. And just call it. Well, you'll see. You'll see. I need to finish this before I can make this joke. I need to do is focus on making sitting. The thing I want to make it clear is it's not like just I want to make this as goofy looking as possible. I think I was thinking rapier, but nah, we'll go with the spear. We'll go with the spear. I need to do. I did that shape so good. Now I'm like already immediately like, how did I do that shape that way? I did it. She's doing her best. She's doing her best. Good. Good. There it is. There it is. Here we go. I did it. It's her. Ah, fuck. I need to select her. There it is. You want an angle card? This is the angle card. This is the white angle card. 4/4 flying, vigilant white angle. She's great. I love her. The style reminds you of Hero Storm Guy. What is Hero Storm Guy? I've never heard of that before. Focus on this for a second, sorry. This will probably take too much time. What I've also opted to is like making a dot, just like making a red dot or whatever to signify the color of the card. That takes a lot of time to do too. Like this probably takes the most time, and it looks neat. It looks neat. Harbot. Ah, covered it. Hero Storm episode 1. Oh yeah, that guy. Yeah, I've seen that guy. I didn't know his name. Yeah, I've seen him every now and then. Well, I'm glad. That means I'm like a real illustrator, right? It's the angle. Here to also signify that, like an angel, like weird circlet. Give him like a weird circle. That works. It's the angle. See, this is the kind of stuff I also want to do. Like, I say angle, but honestly, like, I'd be happy to change that to just angel. Like, it doesn't have to be angle. I just think that's funny because my sense of humor is stupid. This could also double as an angel card. Like, I'd be like, if you like one of my stupid jokes, it can't just be the card that it actually is. This can just be an angel token if you want this. And this is the kind of angel token I want. Like, I want to see someone play this. That'd be funny. I summon. I have that happen, and I what fucking sanctuary, something sanctuary turns into an angel token. This is. I think it's literally called Angel Sanctuary. No, it's something. It's something sanctuary. What's an S? I don't know it off the top of my head. Sephirim Sanctuary, I believe, or something like that. See, I know some magic stuff. I'm just like a little bit out of the loop, but I've been relearning it. I've been relearning it slowly. Seraph Sanctuary. I think that's what it is. I think. Sephirim Sanctuary, I think is what it's called. I think. Drink. A drink. I've done a lot of white cards. Let's just do a black card. Let's do a black card. What is a black token? Done a blue token, I've done a green token. I've done 3 white tokens, 2 of which are angels. let's do a black token. We'll do a black wolf. I think black wolf tokens exist. In fact, they do. Yes, they do. I did see it. Yeah. What's going to be fun about this for me is now that I've like gotten some experience with drawing my stupid little things on in Tunic, because in Tunic every now and then I'll draw like a silly picture, right? I'll draw like a silly picture of a fox boy and stuff. Like that's actually going to help influence this kind of stuff. That's what it's going to do. It's going to help influence this kind of stuff. Actually, no, he's got to have the emo hair. That's what makes him a black token. That's what makes him a black wolf token. Emo hair. Want to like launch him up a little bit. A bit scrangly gangly. I feel like that gets the message across, the kind of wolf he is. I feel like that gets it across, the kind of wolf he is. Maybe. Also do this. Bigger dot. Bigger dot. And I just have to eh. That's a black wolf. That feels like a black wolf. That seems about right. And again, the goal is to really cement like how I want to draw these, right? Like these are references. This is the general idea, right? Like this is what you'll be getting. There might be slight differences. I might take shortcuts or cut things out if I need to, but this is the general idea. This is the general quality to expect, so can't get upset if it's worse. Right? It does make me wonder if I want a pencil. Because if I could pencil draw it and then also draw over it, that would be nice too. That might be something I might consider, is like bringing a pencil. That might help. That might actually make a huge difference in here. What I might do from now on is we might just do like black spot for a black token. Like, this is a black token. Because I'm lazy. This would be a black wolf. I love his eyes. I'm gonna have a lot of fun with the eyes. I feel like the eyes are usually what I have the most fun placing on any subject, is how the eyes go on. That's usually what I like to do, is like putting the eyes in really silly places. Yeah, just like that. That's wolf. Done. Ah. Group. Now we'll do a red. What's more what's more common? What's more common for what's the red token everyone thinks of? Because it's actually the first token I ever ran into. It's one of the first Magic decks I ever ran into. The first time I played Magic the Gathering was in college. And I was handed a deck. I was handed a deck, a red deck, a goblin deck. And it was a goblin deck that generated red goblin tokens. That's the first ever Magic deck I ever played. Was a goblin deck. So what goblin? Me. What goblin? Got big ears. Big head. Gave my goblin a diaper. Love his little arms. I love his little arms. Got a little dagger. Got a little dagger to do crime with. Boy, I hope people want me to draw just this goblin. If I make 1,000 of these, I'll be happy. Nope. Like that. A hair? No. Boy. Boy. I might just arm him differently. We'll see. But this is a goblin. Getting faster at these. Like most things I do, I might start off nervous, but once I get into a groove, I'm fine. This is a red goblin token. Easy. Done. I wonder... Like, red. I can just... Yeah, I'd rather do that. I'd rather do that. I'd rather do that. He's good. Look at him. I want to give him something else, but there's like that's all that goes into a goblin. This is all that goes into a goblin, I feel like. This is the this is the bare minimum of goblin for me. It does I don't need more for goblin. Goblin doesn't need more for me. This is what a goblin is. This is who a goblin is. Nothing more, nothing less. The definition of goblin. He just has to be a little guy. Look at that. I made a little guy. A little bit bigger. He looks great. I love him. I love this guy. Look at him. Wouldn't you want to summon this guy? I'd want to summon this guy. Oh boy. In a certain sense, working in the parameters that I have been for as long as I have been has actually really served to really assist me in being able to prepare for something like this because this is the complexity of the drawings I do for my streams anyway, so I can pump these boys out. I can pump them out, and I know I can. And this also helps prepare me for my process of what I'm going to need to be able to do as many as I'm expecting to do, which is a lot. I am expecting to do a lot. Let's see. Let's go back to dinosaur tokens. There's actually something called a dinosaur beast. There's something called a dinosaur beast. So what I'm going to one of my new favorite shapes for a dinosaur. Okay. Okay, Saros. Hey, what'd you just do? Don't do that. Just almost closed the program, sir. Why do you want to get in my lap when I have something in my lap, buddy? Why is that when you want to get in my lap? You're a weirdo. I love you. What did you do? There it goes. How did you do that? I love drawing ankylosaurs this way now. It's so fun. He's such a fun shape. It's probably one of my favorite ways to draw ankylosaurs. He looks so good. He's such a good boy. He's doing his best. Here we go. And this is what I would call a dinosaur beast. This would be a green dinosaur beast. Ah! Undo, undo, undo. Yeah. A lot of space for this. There we go. Dinosaur beast. It's a green dinosaur beast. Ah! You son of a gun. Boy, that's not going to be reach. It's fine. Oh, he's all curled up in my lap. I can't use my shortcuts anymore. Bap. Hell. To hell with him. That would be a green dinosaur beast. Like I said, I want to make as many as I can. I'm definitely going to make as many different dinosaurs as I can. Like, I think that's totally fair. I also would be like, this could be a dinosaur, it could be a dinosaur beast, whichever you want or need. Doesn't matter to me. Interpretation is up to interpretation. I do think this counts. I do think this definitely counts. Let's just make it a little bit more fantastical. It's a dinosaur beast, so just a couple more spikes. Just add spikes to it. This is what makes it a fantasy dinosaur. Put more spikes on it. All right, go ahead. Going to my layer. Something new. And the next one I should do. Let's see, we've got two green. We should do another blue. Or we should do a colorless. We should do an artifact, actually. Let's go ahead and do... I'm going to try something. I'm going to try something kind of ambitious here. Copter. Swapter. Hmm. Let's start with a surfboard. Like that. For me, the best way to show this would be to have me on it. Hello, sir. Those are your claws, sir. It's like one of his favorite things to do is to be like, be like, I love you, I show affection, and then he just grips me. And I'm just like, ugh. What I might actually do for this, got this silliness, is I might be like, yeah, if you, this is just me as an example, but this would be like the closest caricature work I would do is like I'd look at the person, if they got glasses or whatever, I would try to draw them writing it. I think that'd be fun. Hey, hey, you doing? Don't make me kick you out of your lap. Make me kick you out of the lap. What? What, Silos? Hey, seriously, let go. Because you went. It's because you left. Hey, so much cause. Much cause. What do you want? There you go. It's because you left, they knew. They were like, he's gone. Mods are gone. Quick, post ads on the best viewers. Kind of offer a little bit of a sense of scale there, right? Like, I don't know. This one I'm being a little bit extra on because otherwise, like, the thing itself is kind of like difficult to me. This is the subject itself is already pretty difficult on its own, so it's impressive. Hey, I'll give it to them. It's impressive that they have something with this. Because for me, it's like hard to imagine whatever this thing is. You want to force perspective. Show that I'm really the fuck up there. I don't know. I feel like that makes sense to me. I feel like this makes sense to me. This was a tough one. This one is actually kind of a tough one because it's like how does one draw this? I don't know. Yeah, this one's a tough one. Oh, I spelled it wrong. This one? Well, this is an artifact. Artifacts don't got color. I guess I should. Oh, that sucks though. Cause tech. Have to add token artifact creature in there. Cause that's important. Ugh. It is actually important. It is important enough that I need to add it somewhere. That would be like trashy though. This is a challenge that I made for myself because I do want it to be like this. Maybe like that. That makes sense? Does that look good? Does that look bad? I think that looks fine. I think that would look fine. And then this is colorless, so don't need to add a dot or anything. Artifact creature. Okay, let's see. Got 2 green, 1 red, 1 black, 3 white. Do a black. Oh no, I have 1 blue. Okay, some good guy. Monculus. Huge monculus. Yeah. Got big black eyes. They're lumpy looking. Does that homunculus have a gun? No. Got a wizard wand. He's got a wizard's wand. It's a homunculus. This is what homunculi do, right? Correct? This feels like a homunculus to me. This feels like a homunculus to me. I love him. I really want to make him lumpier, I think. I don't know. I feel like if we're going for homunculus. Imperfect. They're lumpy. Lumpy guys. Lumpy chunky guys. I love him. Look at him. I feel sorry for him. I did the design good if I feel sorry for them, in my opinion. And this is a blue homunculus. Homunculus is a really long word. Why is it so long? It's got too many letters. Homunculus has too many letters in it. Why'd they put so many Why'd they put so many ones in there? Why'd they put so many letters in there? I love him. I love how lumpy his head is. I love his little wizard staff. I love his little arms. He looks good. Let's see. Let's do food. What's a food? I don't even know what a food is. That just what is a food token even considered? It's just an artifact. Ah, fuck. Little crud. This is the first time I've run into this problem. Well, I've done this to. I played myself. Hey, don't do it. What? Third. Why are you being third? Love you. He just wants attention. He wants attention. I've always been fond of the big X eyes. So we're gonna start with the classic. I've always seen this and I'm like, was this ever really a thing? Was this ever really a thing? Was the pig's head ever really a thing? I feel like surely not. No one just put a pig head on a platter and went, that's food. Who knows? Maybe I'm wrong. Probably am. And yes, in retrospect, this looks like a spork. Kind of makes it better to me. I do wonder where the idea of, like, just having a pig's head on a platter sufficed for cartoon food. Because it's definitely a cartoon thing, right? Like, I remembered seeing that in Ed and Nettie and stuff. Food. Sure is food. Ah, Doggo wanted attention. Dog. The dog required attention. Surprised I haven't heard Henry recently. I feel like he's been particularly recently. That's pissed. You love him. Say it out of Louvre. Yeah, that seems about right. That seems about right for food. That's fun. Delicious. Oh, yes, delicious. Though, for real, has you. Where did this come from? Where did the pig's head come from as, like, a. Yeah, we're. Food's ready. Here's a whole pig's head on a platter. Who started that? Where did that come from? I honestly don't know where that started from. and just colorless. That means it's colorless. It's an artifact. Artifacts don't have color. Then let's see, we've gotten blue to green, two blue, two green, three white, one black, one red. Let's do spider. Do spider token for red or black. Green, green, green. Is there a black spider token? No. Interesting. Got a black snake token. Oh, zombie. I'm dumb. Zombies. Zombies are black tokens. What's wrong with me? Do a zombo. And now, here's what we're going to do. Select multiple. At first. Then, merge. Now I can. Sorry, I'm just organizing these a little bit better because it's now I'm running into too many. So I need to condense here a little bit. I have too many layers. Many layers. Too many layers. Multiple. That one and that one. Unhide. I'm gonna draw this and then I'll add that to it. Perfect. Weird sick jorts. For some reason, I feel like traditional zombies always have like weird wispy hair coming off of them. Just gonna fill this in. There we go. There we go. He looks good. He looks good. Really trying to make it clear that he's looking for brains because he don't got none. I think that about gets the idea across. Holes in Put holes in his knees. Why is that also a consistent zombie thing? Is to have their clothes all fucked up? Does that look like a zombie? I feel like this is. Does this look right? I feel like this looks right, mostly. I've just made a dirty homeless man. That's what a zombie is, right? No shade, of course. Just that's what it takes to make a zombie. That's what goes into any zombie. Can't be judged for that. It's not my fault. That's what a zombie is. That's a black card. It's a black zombie. Yeah. He looks good. I love him. I love him. Yeah, I thought that worked that way. Multiple. And see, and now I can go in and unhide the ones I want. This helps organize a little bit more. Then we'll do, let's see, another red. We'll do this time. We'll do a red, or actually no, do a red. We'll do a dragon. We doing a dragon. Trying to think. When I was looking at them, there's a couple dragons that I really enjoy that I think are really cool. That's the one. That's the one. I think I'm gonna do the bean eyes. That way. Tap of like a rock. Do is we actually the tail like has it going off the screen. But I want it to whip around that way. Right? Like that. That. Ooh, that's so cool. I love that. Hell yeah. This dragon design I really like. Oh, this is fun. This is a fun one. He's a you guy. And again, the goal is to not take too much time on. So, I think I got the idea crossed. Yeah, do one more detail here. Trying to decide if I want to do this or not. Do I want to do that? I don't know. I like that he's just splooting. He's just splooting on the fucking rock. That's also want to do why I'm doing this the way that I am is I'm not just like drawing what it is. I want to use the token as an example and be like it's just me drawing like that token in my own style. Like I'm just doing it in that kind of bean cutesy style. But it's based on the original token. And this is what a drag this is there's a dragon token that I'm looking at that looks like this. He's sitting on a rock. He's got his neck kind of cocked like that. He has his wings kind of furled up like that. I love the design of this one. The tail is different. That's because I wanted the tail coming around the front. That's just what I wanted. I feel like that would make more sense. Um, but yeah, that one that was super fun. I really liked doing that one. Also, it saves more time to do the dot. It definitely saves more time to do the dot. So I'll probably just do a dot to be like, this is a red car, this is a red creature. No. Or I could also write the name and the color that it is. That's also an option. I could do red dragon. I didn't think about that either. Again, this is all for as many references as I can. Like I could do red dragon. There you go. Token creature, red dragon. Ba, ba da. Done. And I like that. I like how that came out. He looks good. This one is one of my favorites actually now. I love this dragon. He looks cool. He looks really good. There we go. I should do MCCanary riding a giant eagle. Let me see if there. I know there are birds. I know there are birds. Let me see if there's an eagle token. No, but there are bird tokens. There's both white and blue bird tokens. Why you want me to do so many white cards, man? No, that's fine. I could do a bluebird. Yeah, there are only white birds and bluebirds. There is a griffin. Griffin token. Is also white. Why you want me to do so many white cards, man? Let me see. Yeah. There's white griffins. There's blue sphinxes. Hey, you have the power. This could be worth testing. Is it still... let me see. Will it let you do another one? Because technically you redeemed two. Is it X'd out? Will it let you redeem another one? Because technically it said it would only do two for a reason, and I can change that. Means I need to open up a thing for this. Hold on. Gotcha. Don't worry. Now here's the real test. Save. Try it now. Try it now. Will it let you? I'm so curious if this works. Okay, that's one way to do it. There's another way I'm going to test this. But we can do that. Okay, Griffin. Got it. I can do a Griffin token. There is a Griffin token, but I'll draw me riding the Griffin. Don't worry. But there is a Griffin token, so we'll do a white Griffin token. Why do you want me to do so many white cards? Made me do an angel too. Ooh. Do that. And I can base it like kind of on this card, but it'll be a Griffin token. Do you want it like that, or do you want me to ride it? Because I want to ride the Griffin. I'm not gonna lie, I want to be on the Griffin, man. And I have one for that. Definitely riding. Got it. I can do that. Hey, hey. And that. Select all. Hide them. Now I can draw. Very silly. Do this. That. I do like Griffins a lot. Griffins are fucking dope, man. Griffins are one of my favorite like fantasy creatures, actually. Believe it or not. I love Griffins. Griffins are freaking cool. I want to do something like that. There, something like that. Sucks is my body barely going to be there, but that's fine. This is about the This isn't about me. It's about the griffin, man. There, something like that, right? I think I'll just put me there for it. That. Does that make sense? Yeah. Yeah. Something like that. It's funny, is I think I am a little short on space on this. This will have to go off screen. But yeah, I think that's right. I think that's correct. Yeah, that's fun. I like that. I like that a lot. He's cool. Look at how. Yeah! He's dope! There. Riding the griffin, as you requested. Show that I'm in the air. There. To kind of like, cement that I'm flying. Yeah! I like that. That one came out good. Thank you, Silos. Good. That was a good recommendation. How do you judge how you rate the griffin? How you rate me ride the griffin? How you rate me riding griffin? No refunds though. You can give bad, but no refund. Yay! I give no refund, but yay! Oh shit. Ah shit, I spilled ink all over it. I hate when I do that. Oh, a dumb joke. Alright, guys, I'm ready to, I'm ready to continue on to the next piece. Let me just do one more thing. Ah, Jesus. I shat all over my card. Ah, fuck. Did it again. Uh-oh. Ah, shit. Pissed all over the card. Bad joke. Sorry, I can't help myself. I'm sorry, I can't help myself. White card. Can't really do white, can I? I could do like a light gray. Or I don't know if we could find this, but it'd have to be like specifically like a really light yellow. Oh, you can't read that. Fuck that. Nope. Hey, white cards ain't getting this treatment. White cards are the only exception to this rule. You can't. I can't. I will lose my mind. There's no way I can do that. Also want. I know what I need to do. Right? Yeah, that. Trying to do as simply as possible. Draw a canary. Like a little set in icon. That's what I want, is just a little set icon for her. Just thought of it. Like, the thing that's most recognizable about her is her ponytail. There. I think that's a little better. Yeah. There we go. This has been fun though. This has been really fun. I've had a good time doing this. Now the real fuck do I showcase all these? I mean, boy, it's gonna be interesting. I'm gonna like have to save like 80 pictures tonight. Tonight's gonna be interesting just in general because I'll be like, hey, check it out. Hey, check out what I've been doing. Let's see. We've got more white cards. Gonna do another black card. Let's do a. Did a zombie. I did a wolf. What's funny is like black tokens are not. Oh, vampire, maybe? They're vampire tokens? Weirdly enough, there's white vampire tokens and there's black vampire tokens. That's so weird. Got his sword. Draw more skeletons? I mean, I believe there is a skeleton token. There might actually be a black skeleton token. You know what to do. I'm saying. You've got plenty of points. You'll have 1,000,000 before I'm done with that project again. I'm just saying. So what are tokens? So the concept behind tokens, at least from my perspective, is they are a generic creature generation that is made in the game. They are not a card that you draw. They are actually something that you have companion to a deck that you utilize whenever you have a card that can create them. They are just a monster mob that is made. For example, in the first deck I ever played, which was a token deck, was a Goblin token deck that generated Goblin tokens out of a creature called Krenko. Every time I believe he took a turn, the number of goblins you had on the board would double. And it's just a card that is a creature that is made by a card that you play. It is not a card that you play from your deck. It is not a card that you play from your hand. It is always a card that is created from something that you played. But it is something that is a result of something you played or did, not a creature itself that is played. So tokens are just, this is something used as a placeholder for something that is made out of another card. Like for example, let me look up Krenko. What does Krenko do? Boss. Mr. Krenko. So Krenko is tap X. Tap to create X11 red goblin creature tokens, where X is the number of goblins you control. That's a goblin generator. That's an example of something that's a token generator. It generates tokens. And there's a couple ways to handle it. You could, if you were cool, which I don't know anybody who does this, but if you were cool, you could have a token for every... You could literally have a stack of cards sitting next to your deck, and for every time that you generate a token, you literally put that card onto the battlefield. You put that card into play. But what I think most people do is they take one example of that token. They just make one of them. You just have one of them that you have sitting off on your side. And when you play a token card, a token generator, you put that onto the battlefield. And then if you have more than one of the same token, you just use a dice. Most people just use a counter die. That's how I was introduced to the concept of tokens. So you'd play Krenko, you'd have a couple of other ways to generate tokens, and you would put some goblins out, and you'd play Krenko, tap him, and then you would just have a counter die sitting on top of the goblin token, and then count it up. That's how you do that. So tokens, but that's just one example of a token, right? Tokens themselves are just, you have a card in your deck that has a description, has an ability that creates a token. And that token can be anything in a lot of ways. Like, it can be almost any creature that exists as a generic creature that is not like a specific named special one. It's just a generic version of it. So this is a generic vampire, a generic zombie, a generic wolf, like unnamed, unspecial. It is just a creature that might have one thing, but it is not special in any other way. It's a generic creature, which is cool. I like tokens. Tokens are really neat. It's a good opportunity to be able to do stuff like this to create very generic designs, which is fine. That's exactly what I need them to be. Yeah, this one needs a mouth. This one needs a mouth. Sorry if that was over-explained. I wasn't trying to get too into the weeds with it, actually. That's what token is. That's what a token is. You're welcome. Yes, I know some things about Magic. I just haven't really engaged with the game in a long time, personally. Like I said, I've just really not had anyone to play with, and it's expensive. It's expensive. It's an expensive thing. So, just not where I want to put my particular money. But I still have decks, and I still enjoy playing it. So, not like I'd be like, I would never play Magic again. Eh. What's funny is deck builders in general. I'm very like on. I think deck builders are something I think that are neat, but I'm not. It's not particularly my hobby interest. Um, but hey, don't don't make that seem weird. Don't be like, why are you trying to draw magic cards then if you have no interest in it? That's not quite exactly what I mean by that. Magic cards are fucking awesome. They've got good art. I can appreciate the art in Magic. Like, there's some good ass Magic artists out there, man. Actually, kind of over design this a little bit. Draw it back a little bit. The idea. Got the shape right. Got the shape. I got the pose down. It's funny, in the reference picture I have, you don't really see much below the waist. So, this is my time to shine. What's her actual stance? What's that stance look like? Gotcha. No, it's a vampire because she got the teeth, right? The vampire because she got the teeth and the cape. That. I'm gonna make the sword a little bit bigger. That's vampire. That'd be really hard to draw, but it would look really good and really silly. You know they're a vampire because of the ridiculous cape and the teeth. Oh, they're a vampire. And I guess the hair. The hair helps too. Like that. Like I said, this is really good practice for me. This will essentially be what I'm doing. This is exactly the kind of thing I'll be doing. She's a vampire. I did just draw Marceline a little bit on accident even. I haven't even seen. I don't even watch Adventure Time. Yeah, we'll do. Well, we'll see. That, that, that. Does that look weird? I feel like that's gonna look weird. I think that's fine. I think that's good. That's a vampire. This is like a vampire knight. Nah, I should do the dot no matter what. I should do the dot no matter what. I thought about it because like I was like, oh, but if I do it right, if I write the name of the creature in the color, but that I now run into two problems because that wouldn't apply to black creatures and it wouldn't apply to white creatures. So no point. No point in making it harder for myself. Didn't even mean to make her look that derpy. I would also give her red in her eyes, but I feel like I'm not gonna have red. Otherwise, that would look good, but I'm not gonna have red. The best I could do is like that. You do something like this. That makes her look derpy. There. I could do something like that. That would be possible. Because again, I'm starting off. I'm not gonna use any color. No coloring. Only gonna be black. Only going to be Sharpies and black. The only color will be the color on the card. There we go. Then there's actually red dinosaur. It's actually a red dinosaur. Why does he keep doing so many dinosaurs? Because there's also a blue drake. There's also a blue drake. There's a bird. I should definitely do a bird. This is red. Red dinosaur. Red dinosaur. Red dinosaur. Red dinosaur even have? Oh, it's just a. It's just a. There's just a 1/1 tiny red dinosaur and a 3/1 big red dinosaur. Good, good. Tiny one has haste. I know exactly what to make that. Returned. Back. Welcome back, Silos. That. Hold on, I'm trying to figure out shapes here. Like that. Like this. Yeah. Dang right. You're dang right. That maybe? Uh-oh. No, I won't do that. There we go. Not where I want that is the real. Oh no. No. More up here. There we go. That's more what I want. Like more like that. Close up a lot of these lines. Perfect. Nicely looking for. That's right. That's more like it. smaller. This is why we do the dot last. Here. Actually select it. There we go, that's better. See, that's why I was running into issues. It's because of the dot. Like, I didn't think it was that big. Not. Yeah, I think that's good. Bit more of that. And again, the biggest thing that doing this tonight does is help me get an idea of what I think will work, what won't work, as far as my designs. Get me better prepared for being able to do this. Rather than trying to figure out things on the fly. Whatever I do, I think I'll be happy with it. That's what matters. As long as it looks like a dinosaur, I'll be happy. Did I draw a dinosaur? Yes, I have succeeded. This right here is, in fact, a dinosaur. There we go. This is a red dinosaur token. Depending on what I'm working with, I guess I should do this more. This is... I might have to go retroactively do this. This would be like a dinosaur, right? It would be like a 1-1. Haste. One haste. Dinosaur token creature. And I'll probably well, we could take a minute to do that. So like for example, let's see, like the dragon. This is a 6/6. Flying. Something like that. And this is a 1/1 goblin. That's important to know. It's important to know the color and if it can do anything. I think goblins are usually just 1/1s. Yep. Just a 1/1 goblin. Just a 1/1 goblin. We're gonna go back and we're gonna fix all these. This was an artifact. Doctor. One was a 1-1. I also like the idea of implementing it in the picture. I don't know. It's fun. I like that. And it helps make sure that, that consistently like, oh, that's what it does. That's what it does. Also like the artifact. Like, oh shit, I didn't think about artifacts. Food's interesting because food has like a whole thing. Oh boy, it has like a whole thing. Gotta do that. I think that. Here, hold on. And tap. Thanks for the stink lines on my food. I mean, that's how you know it smells. That's how you know it smells. How else are you gonna know it smells? Delicious. Delicious. There you go. So yeah, I need to make space to always add the actual effect if it has one. So that's something I have to keep in mind. Always leave space if it has an effect. Um, I hate how hard it is to open. This one. Two. I've done 2 dinosaurs with green, and there's plenty of green tokens. God damn it. Start with first. Three. E. There we go. Wait, why did that do that on a... Okay, I need to merge this down. Whatever. Not? Oh, that's... Spiritual heirs. Yeah. And this, the dinosaur beast, is also trampled. I don't know what the star means. Usually that means like it comes in a special power, but that's it. Trample. Get a go to the homunculus. I think the homunculus doesn't have anything. Nope, he's just a 2/2. 2/2. And then I should find out what the jellyfish is. It doesn't actually have one yet. There's a card that makes them, but not a card for them. It just says a 1/1 blue jellyfish with flying. Okay, so it's a flying jellyfish. I made it underwater. Fuck! I didn't know. I didn't know. Well, I'm gonna make a change to this then. This is a cloud. There you go. It's a cloud now. And I'm gonna get rid of it. We're just gonna do blue. Here. There. That makes that easier. Fortunately now, which one is which? That. Oh, God. But that's. Hold on. Do this one thing at a time. Do this one thing at a time. There. I think it's just a 1/1 human. Humans are normal. Yep. Humans are boring. Humans are boring. I know what to do. An angel. Get out of Halo. It's funny is I don't think explicitly like, magic angels need or have halos, but just thought about that. I just thought about that. So flying. I think they're flying 4/4. Yes. Got it. Angle. So dumb. Ooh, that's fun. Actually, I don't think I said flying. What if this whole thing of it being an angle is that it's a non-flying angel? Should draw the little angle measuring thing? You mean, what the hell is that thing called? Protractor? I think it's protractor. I think that's all I need. There you go. That, like, works perfectly, too. It would go on the end of a stick like that. Perfect. Thank you for that. Then the griffin. The griffin is a flying 2/2. Look at me doing like actual work. Okay, and then the black wolf. Black work. Black wolf token is a 1/1 death touch. Death touch. Death touch, don't touch. Death touch, don't touch. Don't touch, death touch. Death touch, don't touch. Funny is, I think zombies are just 1/1s. That's it. They're just a 1/1. They don't even have death touch because they're fucking lame. No, they're fine. Well, actually, they're a 2/2. I did not expect them to have that much power. Vampire. That should have lifelink. Yes. Blood. 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 Yeah, I'm glad I went back through those. Think I got them all now? I think I got them all. Yes. Yes. Okay. Got 3 red. 3 red. 2 green. We only have 2 green? What? What? Um, let's do a green. What do I feel like? We're just putting forest token. 4. There's a pig. I believe it's a green boar. It is. It is a green boar. It is a 2/2 green boar. Hey, I haven't done this yet. Hell yes. And then I've always liked boars with stripes. I don't know why. Ooh, I like this boar though. He's good. He's a good boy. He's sleeping, standing up. Not. Stripey pig. There we go. Stripey pig. Look at how fun he is. They're just a 1/1 token. One boar. A 1/1 pig. He's a good boy. Pig shape is easy. Pig is easy, I feel like. That's such a that's a solid shape. Pig is always a solid shape. You can do pig easy. Impatient. Sorry, I'm flip-flopping on the emotions I want to give this pig. Yeah, I like that. I like that a little bit better. And you know what? I should just leave the last one I did so that way I know what color it is. That would make my life easier. Oh, wait. No, I can't. Well, I could do it like that. That would be stupid, but... Alright, this is blue. This is blue. We're gonna do... a drake. We're gonna do a drake. I like the drake tokens. They look cool. I know exactly what I should do for a drake token, because what's funny is the drake tokens look... a certain... That. I have learned that I love giving the flounder treatment, even if it does not make sense. Even if it shouldn't do it, I love giving creatures the flounder treatment. What is the flounder treatment, you ask? It's when you specifically design a creature to have their eyes on the same side of their head, even though they shouldn't be on the same side. I love it. It's stupid. It's an art thing. Yeah, it's a cartoon thing. Because this is my kind of Drake. What are pterosaurs but just actual the closest thing to a Drake that has ever lived? And to do that correctly, I have to keep the wing shape correct. Something like that. I love pterosaurs, man. Pterosaurs are fucking cool. I really do. I haven't drawn a pterosaur in a long time, but pterosaurs are one of the things I used to draw a lot of, actually. They're probably my second favorite, like, extinct archosaur dinosaur, closest thing to a dinosaur. Like, just actually, they are not. They are in the same. They have the same ancestry, but they are actually not dinosaurs. But they are in that same group, right? Like they're with other archosaurs, from my understanding. They have an archosaur relative. Yeah, just want some of that. That thing. Here's, as far as I know, every picture of Rhamphorhynchus I've ever seen always has that weird thing about it. There we go. It's just a pterosaur, not just a pterosaur. Oops. Fine. 2. Break. And we're gonna go with blue. Now, do that, then we hide it. So that way I know those are my blues. So we've got 3, 3, 3, 3, 4, 3, 3. I'm gonna start back down to green. Here's what we're gonna do. There's not a good answer for this, but this is the best solution I can think of. That way I can remember which one is which. I hope this works. We only have 2 artifact creatures. I don't even know why I have that layer. That layer don't have nothing on it. That layer don't even have nothing on it. So I can do a construct. No, I know what I need to do. Mirror token. I'm gonna do the classic one. The one that I know. Might immediately not work. We'll see. Yeah. Do have digigrade legs. I thought they did. I thought they did. I love them because they're like a weird artifact robot bug thing. I do like mirrors. They're weird. They're cool. They're neat. Hope that makes sense. I think that makes sense. But yeah, that's pretty much what. That's what I see whenever I see a mirror. I don't know. Right to me. Seems right to me, Captain. And for me, this is like what I like. This is the most one of the most unique creature designs that I've always seen out of uh Magic. Like I've always liked mirrors because of that. They look weird, man. They're very alien. Oh, should do some Eldrazi too. They're weird too. There he is with his big head, with his big face and his big head. Here, 1/1. Colorless. Yeah. There's a volcano in the background. Just like the picture. I don't know what you're talking about. That's what the token looks like, guys. There's a volcano in the background. And it has smoke coming out. That's what's happening. Do something more like that. Never mind. Simple is best. Is best. Is best. Simple is best. Always. Simple is best. Just like the token card. It looks just like that. That's what they look like. All right, 3/3/3. Now, should I do a humanoid? Should I do an elf? Should I do an elf token? Elf. Elf token. There's elf and elf knight. I don't want to do multicolor. I don't want to do multicolor. We're just gonna do. We're just gonna do an elf warrior. Got a weird leg. For some reason this for some reason this elf is like part satyr. I've noticed this. It's like the elves in this setting are weirdly like part satyr. Very odd. They're like treated like satyrs almost. It's weird. At least the ones that I saw looked like satyrs. Like that. I want something like that. Don't you do that. Don't you do that. But, but what if I just draw his butt instead? Dagger. Draw a dagger. Draw another dagger. I don't know if this makes sense, but gotta try for it. Edgy. He's the elf. That? Yeah, like that. I don't even know if elves in this setting have long ears, but I'm gonna give them those. What the hell is this butt flap, though? Try to draw it? Because it's like something like that. Yes, that's there. There is an arm window. That is exactly what it looks like. There we go. That's that's probably the best I'm going to do for that, honestly. And I'm pretty happy with that, actually. Someone who has not drawn very many elves. I think it's a pretty good elf. I think that's a pretty good elf. Does that look like an elf? It looks like an elf to me. It also looks like a satyr. Well, for some reason their elves look like satyrs. I think the idea is they like can like, they can polymorph a little bit. So he's probably got like he's got like deer legs or something. Because elves are silly boys. Elves are kind of silly like that. That there. What? Like a section there. Yeah, something like that. I think that actually translates pretty well what I was going for. I think that translates pretty well what I was going for. Because he's an elf, he's got to have a crazy pose. It's just a 1-1. He's just a 1-1 elf boy. Elf guy. I do like that. I like how he came out. He came out really good. And that's kind of how the art actually looks. Thank you. I hope these do. I do hope these do well. You know, I'm excited. I'm nervous. I haven't done because it's like on one hand, it's like you've done live art before, but on the other hand, I'm like I've never done it like I've never done this at a con, right? Like I've never worked at a con this way. I've never made live product. That's gonna be interesting, but it's gonna be fun, I think. I feel like I'm busting through these pretty quick, not taking more than 10 minutes. That's the thing. Is as long as I don't take more than 10 minutes, as long as I take like 5 minutes, I should be fine. Boy, a part of me is wondering like maybe I do as many as I can live, and then we'll just be like, hey, whatever we don't do, I'll try to do by tomorrow. You can come pick them up. I don't know. Why don't I just print these off? Immediately, like, I don't know if I want to draw all these. It's so much work. Immediately. No, I'll do it. I'm a baby. I'm not a baby. Eh, eh. I actually can't think of blue cards. I've drawn all the blue tokens. There definitely aren't still a ton. Oh, bird. Blue bird. Absolutely. Just like the real bird. Just like the real one. Just like the very one. Every time. Because it's a blue bird. They got duck feet. They got duck feet. That's how you know it's a bluebird. It's got duck feet. But that swans really don't have a tail. They really don't. Perfect. Bird. 2-2. Well, surprised about that. I think that'd be that strong. Oh, that's because there's 1-1 birds. There's 2-2 birds. This could be a 1-1 bird, 2-2 bird. Birds are just flying. Birds are just flying. There we go. Bird. 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 Bird done. Not going to look. I've got 4 white. Ah! Well, that'd be like a quack. That'd be like a quack. Blood. Blood? And now we do... Their Black Beast? I believe. There is. Ooh. Oh, I know what I should do. I should do a demon. I should do a demon. Demon. Where'd I put my pen? There you are. Hiding. I love all these chances to draw. Oh, there's also a bat. I could have done a bat. Just give him exactly one fingered hand. Nah. Good. Good. I love this demon. Love the demon I've crafted. He looks good. Based on a bat, he has to have bat wings. I don't know if this demon has a tail or not, actually. That's something I just don't know. He's also got pecs, abs. He's got pecs and abs. Oh, this demon's fun. I love him. He looks very frumpy, and I like it. I love how frumpy he looks. He's great. And he's got a necklace. She's gonna put a skull. I do want to incorporate the weird, like, jewelry on him, but I don't know how. I think we will just go with that. Part of me wants to give him, like, a skull or something, but I don't think I need to. I think I've got everything here. I think I've got everything here. Does this look like a demon? This looks like a demon to me. This is a demon to me. Demon. Flying demon. Oh. Retrospect, I guess I could have, like, done, like, Black Skull for a swap. Yes. And I could have done, like, a green tree, I guess. Hold on. Let's see how long that takes me. Boy. Boy, there's like a whole thing. Go. Can't help myself. Can't help myself. It's how I have to do everything. But hey, right? Like, I think that makes it even better for me, right? There, swamps. The black card. It's a swamp card. That's how you know. That's swamps. I'll probably do this and we'll probably call it. It's starting to get late. And I've got plenty. I think I've got almost 20 examples, and it's like, and then that's just what I was able to get done. You find me an example, I'll try to draw it. That's the goal. Yeah. It was actually a lot of fun doing these. I might, if I have time, I might do one more, but I don't think I will. I don't think I will. I think this is all the time that I have. This is clearly broccoli. And I think the best way to do it. I need to draw a tree. Forest. Yeah, like that. I have to draw broccoli. And this is why I needed to do this the way that I did tonight, because this prepares me now. Be like, okay, this is what this is what they will look like, no matter what. No matter what I draw, this is what it looks like. This has the basic format, except for this one. Kind of sucks. And I might be able to salvage some of it. Except this one. This one was a test one. That one was early design. I'll be like, check that one. That one don't count. That one don't count. Okay. And then white. Planes are weird. Planes. Isn't it just like a star symbol almost? Literally look up a griffin. Yeah, it's like a sun. It's like the sun, essentially. So for that, that should actually be easy. White. There. The planes. I really enjoyed drawing the angel too. That angel was fun. I like drawing both of them. They were a lot of fun to draw. And I want the idea here to be like, this doesn't have to be me. I can do it based on you. Just know that this is the general idea. Is I could probably do your hair. I could do the hair, glasses, and what you're wearing. Generally speaking, can't be anything complicated, to make it harder for myself. And then mountains. Goblin. Goblin is a fire. It's like a fire. It's weird. I'm not gonna do it like that. And you know what? I'll do this, and then I'll do one more because that would be 4 of each color, I believe. Right? Yeah. Did what? Did I do 4 of each? Yeah. I'll do one more red. It did still manage to make this too complicated for myself. Red. Hello, sir. He's warning. I guess he did warn me. He yelled at me. His warning was, "I'm coming up," and then he jumped into my lap. So, well, fair enough. This should be easy. All I need to do. What's funny is I think I'll just draw essentially the fire for Pokemon. Oh, this dragon was so fun to draw. I loved drawing this dragon, by the way. Essentially, tonight was a proof of concept. Right? Like, I'm prepared for it. I have everything I think I need for what I'm going to do for my designs. It was good. Yay! I proved my concept. The concept has been proved. And it was fun to do. It was really fun to do. I really enjoyed doing this, like, a lot. Like, this was a ton of fun. I'm excited for when I do it live. I'm scared, but I'm excited. Alright, the last red. I want to do an... I wish I... I should try an elemental. I should try a red elemental. Oh, why did my mouse fall? That was weird. Hey, don't you bat at me. You're the one making this difficult. In my lap right now. There we go. There's actually specifically a red elemental that I think is really dope. Ooh, that is a cool one. There's one that looks like a dog that I thought was really cool. Here it is. Oh, that one's fucking rad. Yeah, I like this one. He's cool looking. freaky looking. And he is shaped like this. I'm not making this up. This is what he's shaped like, okay? I'm just saying. This is exactly what he looks like. And he's on fire. He looks like this, I swear. He looks exactly like this. I do like his design. He looks really cool. Rad, man. Are you behaving yourself down there? You don't feel like it. What are you doing? Ah! What is he doing? Where are you gone? Trying to get inside the desk right now? That would be really bad. An entire computer display would fall on your head. Buddy, don't pull on that. Put your paw down. Don't do that. Dude, it's great. I love it. How dare you? This is exactly what he. I will show you. I will show you my reference material side by side. You tell me this is not correct. You tell me that this is not correct. Hold on. That's it. Right? 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 Tell me. Sir, don't grab that. I wonder why. You're causing trouble. Go on. Go on. Go on. Causing trouble. Alright. You can't tell me that I didn't do one for one. You can't tell me that this don't look right. Look at it. That's what he looks like. That is what he looks like. Oh, I wasn't. It's one for one recreation. I don't know what you're talking about. That's exactly what it is. I did it. That's a red elemental. I don't know what you're talking about. That looks exactly correct to me. Uh. Alright. Yeah, this was my favorite elemental that I saw when I was looking through tokens recently. He's just a 3/1. He's just a 3/1 red. Just a 3/1 red elemental. Wanted to, I guess I could. No. Do it like that. Keep it like that. Keep it simple. Simple is best. There you go. And that's pretty much everything. Like, if I didn't do a token that you want to see me do when I'm there in Chicago, or anytime in the future, I just have a reference ready. Just let me know. Have a reference ready. That's all I need is a reference token. A reference of some kind. If it's something that I haven't drawn here. But these should be all of what I do. This is all that I'm going to do for the show. And what I'll do is I'm going to make probably like I'm probably going to do a couple of different things. I'm going to post all these individually. This is going to be one big post or multiple post. I don't know how many I could post to a single post on certain places. If it'll let me post all of them, I'll do that, but I'll section it out if I have to. It's going to be like 16 drawings or something silly. So I have a lot of work to do tonight. But yeah, once I do that, all I need to do is put them all together and collect them together and be like, okay, these are the examples. This is what they look like. Do what you want. What you want, bud. So. Dragon on. So cool. I love this guy. I love this one. This one was probably my favorite. This one was actually probably my favorite one to draw. He came out so good. Really good. Like, it's between this one and actually the Elf Warrior came out really good. Like, yeah, that Elf Warrior was really good. He's awesome. Somebody asks for that, I'll be like, oh fuck. I'll be like, oh shit. Oh fuck. Damn it. No, I can do it. If I did it this time, I can do it again. Again, but better. No, I'll just have to use it as a reference. I'll be like, okay, the head there, body there, do it. Just do it. I can do it. Do it the best that I can. I've been animating. My animation's all about this. I just need to make it look roughly the same. That's all I gotta do. All I gotta do. Somebody gets that one though. Might take me. Might take me my maximum time. We'll see. This one was a tough pose too, so it's gonna be a fun one. But yeah, I liked that. It was a lot of fun, and I feel like I did good. I did good. I feel like I did good. You know, I'll probably make slight changes to each one or whatever, but yeah, I feel like these all came out great. And I really enjoyed drawing them. It was a lot of fun to do all of these tokens. So let me go ahead and open up Bing Create. We'll go ahead and start shutting down the stream. We're going to do one more thing. And if you guys want to participate, we're going to make an image together in Bing Create. All you got to do is type in chat, whatever chat says. I'll use as a reference. Start us off. Trading card. Generating trading cards upon my trading cart for the trader gamers out. Trader out there. got a lot to do, so I should get it started now. Get it cooking now. Good. Oh God. Well, it worked. All you need to know is it worked. Definitely worked. Well, stick around for that. I also do a bit of a closing bit. We do raid after every stream, so that way the vampires in our chat can keep watching. Just everybody else out there, make sure to go lock your doors and windows, because it's almost lunchtime for vampires. Thank you for joining, everybody. Hope you had a good time and you enjoyed the show. If you're able to join the live show, then you stop by and chatting and watching. If you're watching this in the future, thank you for taking the time to go back and rewatching the VOD. We appreciate it. If you're out there and you enjoyed this and you want to see more of what we're up to, I recommend scrolling down below and following or clicking any of the links. There's a link to an Instagram, Facebook, a Twitter, and a Discord. We post when we go live on one of those platforms, as well as anything else that we're up to. And just generally, you can come hang out with the rest of the community there. It's a good time on the Discord. Speaking of which, a shout out to our community there and everyone who follows. You guys are a wonderful audience. We appreciate you. If we do anything particularly entertaining or noteworthy, feel free to clip it and share it on the internet. Just make sure to also hashtag with MCCanary or link it back to the stream so people can find more of the good stuff we do here. And if you want to see the stream grow, you gotta let people know. I appreciate that people have been talking about the stream, and I encourage you guys to do it more. It does help us out. It's just a really cool thing that you guys can do. So if you want to, you should go tell people and tell your friends about the stream. I won't. And as always, a huge thank you to Mo Trim and all of our supporters on Patreon and Twitch. Your generosity allows us to continue to expand the stream as well as take on more projects, and the stream would not be made possible without viewers like you. So we thank you. If you want to see your name added to this list, as well as a couple other benefits you could get, you'd always subscribe directly on Twitch, or check because it said you weren't earlier, and then you were. I'm at it. Here, I'm gonna add it right now. You've made me guilty. I'm gonna add you back right now. You know what? I can do that. I have the ability to do that. If we have any, I should just... Hello, Spiper. I should just do that. Because I can see who subbed. Yeah, I can see if somebody subbed, so I can just add it. I can just add it when I'm here. God. But, yeah. If you want to see your name added to the list like that, subscribe on Twitch or check out the Patreon page. Here. I'll show you everything that you can get, and any amount is always appreciated. Once again, thank you. And thank you to Amounts who do a wonderful job holding back the robot army and preventing becoming famous. Thank you, everybody, for coming and watching and hanging out. Had a good time making magic cards. I look forward to seeing everyone and anyone out in Chicago. I hope it goes well. If anything, I hope Chicago goes well. That people I'd be like, hey, yeah, I drew these all on stream. So if you ever want to watch me make magic cards or do any other art, where to go. So I hope I could do that. I wish I had business cards. I don't think I have time to make business cards. Maybe as soon as I hear, hey, we're doing another convention, I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna make a business card. No. Well, I'll try to keep people posted. If this is successful and I keep up with it, I'll let people know the next time I'm at a convention. Like sooner. Sooner. This is all new to me. I've never done this before, so I'm like, I get. So I'll get you through housekeeping and get you on your way. Check out the rest of our friends in Goblin Entertainment. That link tree has links to everyone's channels and everything that they've done and they've been up to. And what? What? Why is he screaming? Check out the rest of my stuff here. That link tree has everything else that I post to. So go check everybody out. Goblin Entertainment. Alright, let's go say hi to Agni. She's a VTuber who's a chill gal. She's playing Division. So everybody go say hi to her. Otherwise, take it easy. Have a good evening. I'll see you in Chicago. And remember, I'm gonna try to make him look as good as this. I'll try. I'm not nervous. A little nervous. Okay, I'll admit I'm a little nervous. Huh? Huh? What's funny? Funny. They knew. This one's just. That's just cool. This one knew, and this one definitely knew. Ah, shit. Oh, they're on to me. Fuck. Those are just magic cards. Those are honest to God just magic cards. It is the only trading card game that I know of.